Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Money. I'm back again with another video, and in this particular video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Pretty Little Liars Season 7, Episode 2. Now, honestly, I would have been dropped this review on Wednesday, but it's been a lot going on, and I've just been getting my stuff together because I got so much stuff that I need to catch up on, and this was definitely a recommended video from a bunch of people, a bunch of my subscribers, so I'm coming to you guys with this because I love y'all and because I want to give y'all content, more content and stuff that y'all would like for me to do and or talk about things. But, you know, put down in the comments what else y'all want me to talk about because I am going to be dropping a video about Dead of Summer. The first episode that came on last week, and I believe the second episode is going to come on next Tuesday, and I'm definitely going to be reviewing that. I'm really... Put aside the PLO or whatever, because apparently this is the last season or whatever the case may be or whatever. But honestly, I'm very excited about this whole situation with Dead Summer because it looked good. The previews and stuff of the trailer of the show, it looked good. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna definitely give this show a chance. And the first episode snatched my edges. Okay. They snatched my edges bald. You understand me? They pushed my edges back because I'm here for this show. And it's giving me, I don't know, it doesn't give me a PLL feel, but it does give me suspense, thriller, horror, you know, that action, good type of stuff, you know. And I cannot wait to drop another episode, to drop that review because I'm gonna come up with that one too. A little bit later on after I'm getting done talking about PLL because I'm going to rewatch Dead of Summer so I can get the names right because I know the main character is Amy. I don't know the other characters' names like that, which is why I'm going to rewatch the episode because I know what to say and what to talk about and touch base on, obviously. But I don't know the names like that. I know the character Amy. I know Amy and all that, but I do not know the other characters, so I need to watch Dead of Summer again so I can get the names and everything down right, so I can do this the right way. But anyways, guys, y'all, PLL is coming through with these episodes. 2 episodes in a row have been amazing and intense and gave us very much a bunch of detailed information, and honestly, I'm loving this season. This season seems to me what season 6 should have been, but never got to that route because season 6, sweetheart, the second half of it was bullshit. Honestly, the first half of it started out awesome. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Had some boring episodes, some, not all, some boring episodes. First half of season 6, but you know it was way better than the other shit train that they gave us in the second half of season 6. To be honest. But I'm not here to bash the show or whatever. This is not my job. My job is to review and call things out as I see them. And honestly, this episode was everything. I'm gonna touch base on and talk about the whole, you know, Spencer Caleb situation. First of all, let me tell y'all this: I do not ship Caleb. I think it's disgusting that, you know, she knows the history Caleb and Hannah had and all that, and she still wanted to date him. But at the same time, they are 2 grown ass adults, and they should be able to date who they want to be. They should be able to be with who they want to be with. But, you know, I don't like how Hannah treated Spencer, because Spencer did come to her and was straight up about it too. Spencer was like, you know, well, would this be okay, this, that, and the third? Because Spencer came to her, was respectful about it. She was respectful about it. She said, well, you know, I feel like I can't forgive myself. I'm judging myself about this. She asked her if it was okay, and Hannah's bitch ass and Hannah's dumb ass is the one that sat there and acted like it was okay, knowing doggone well if you really didn't feel the need to, if you really didn't, hold on, y'all, I'm turning my phone off because girl is interrupting me while I'm recording or whatever, so I turned it off. I'm turning my iPod off too. Hold on, y'all. But if you, honestly, back to what I was saying, but if you knew it didn't make you feel right, it didn't make you comfortable, why you go around treating Spencer like dirt ever since we came back from season the second half of season 6. I didn't like how you treated Spencer that whole entire time. If I was Spencer, I would have clocked you right in the throat because that's what you deserve. Because honestly, Spencer went to you like a grown woman would and asked you and was talking to you about it. You were the one that acted like everything was all hunky-dory and fine. Ain't nobody tell you to leave Caleb for your career, because that's what happened. You left him and he was over it. He was acting and pretending to be someone he wasn't. Honestly, and I'm not defending Caleb because he's a fuckboy at this point. Because honestly, if you don't want to be with Spencer, why are you playing her along, stringing her along, like she's just a little pawn in your little game you're trying to play? Because you and Hannah really belong together, because they technically do. Because you know clearly the feelings are still there. But the fact that you cheated on Spencer like that and she still doesn't know baffles me. I cannot wait till they reveal that Caleb cheated on her. I cannot wait to see what Spencer do. Because if I was Spencer, I would have clocked him. I would have punched him right in that long urethra tube of a neck he got. Because if that was me, I'm sorry. And I would have clocked Hannah too for even doing it. Like, why would you entertain that? You have a husband. I'm not understanding how these couples on here think they could just, or these, not even these couples, these people on here, these girls, think they could just do any and everything without any consequences. Haven't you learned from the past A's and the past people y'all been dealing with for this long time now? You can't just do anything you please and think there won't be a consequence behind your actions. There's a consequence of every decision that you make. You just better be prepared on what you will deal with after the case and after the matter. Like, honestly, I'm gonna tell you who aggravated me this episode. This episode, Caleb irritated me. Hannah irritated me. Arya irritated me. Ezra irritated me. Liam damn sure irritated me. Is that it? Emily irritated me. I'm gonna explain why they irritated me later on. But listen, I'm not a Spaleb shipper, but at the same time, I just don't feel like it's right that Caleb and Hannah kissed, knowing doggone well Hannah was about to get married to Jordan, which I don't like him either, because I feel like he's too perfect. He's too good for her, to be honest. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. He's too good for her, because honestly, if I was him, I would have been cussed her out, been cut her off, period, from even trying to marry me. Because first of all, I'm a good, decent man. Even though I still feel he's shady and he's suspect, but still, he's a good man. He's too good for her. He really is. Because he was still trying to work through this whole situation. You saw he was still trying to work through it when she was sitting up here treating him any type of way. And I really don't like that, how she was treating him. Like, they were showing those flashbacks. And I'm going to tell you, girl, you snatched my edges with that dress you had on, though. I'm not even going to pretend and act like you didn't, because, sweetheart, you snatched me bald. Okay, you snatched me edgeless, sweetheart. And I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. But I just don't like how she cheated on him. And I don't like how Caleb cheated on Spencer. And then trying to act like everything's supposed to be hunky-dory. And you feeling all up on her like you love her and stuff. Clearly, you don't love her. You don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have spoken the past tense of your relationship you're still in. Which meaning that you don't want to be with Spencer anymore. So stop playing games. Stop playing like you want Spencer, but you and Hannah just had a one-time fling or whatever the case may be. But you want Spencer. Like, I just don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And I'm tired of Hannah and Spencer playing games with each other. And to be honest, you want Caleb, not Hannah and Spencer, Hannah and Caleb. Hannah, you know you want Caleb's pee, and Caleb, you know you want Hannah's puss. So stop pretending and acting like it was just, oh, well, you know, a thing to do in the moment type of thing. No. Y'all better off just getting back together, call it a day. Stop playing games with these other people who actually love y'all for real, and call it a day. Like, seriously, go somewhere. Go somewhere. I'm really surprised Spencer did not have a nervous breakdown. Because, mind you, if that would have been me, I would have barged up in there and been like, what is going on between y'all two? Because ain't no way in hell you're going to have me out here looking stupid. You're going to have me out here looking crazy when I know I've been loyal to your behind and I've been staying true to you. Oh, hell no. It wouldn't be me. I'm sorry. It would not be me. I'm sorry. But no, I don't ship Spaleb. I never will. I just think they have great chemistry together. And I was actually, you know, starting to get used to the idea of them being together, even though it makes my skin cringe. You know, it makes my skin, you know, crawl but I was getting used to them because they have great chemistry together. But I prefer them as a friendship rather than a relationship because it's just weird, you know. It's kind of like saying, you know, Spencer's pussy is in Hannah's mouth, and that's like saying Hannah's pussy is in Spencer's mouth. I mean, you know, they never gave me gay teas or bi teas, but I mean, that's what I think about when I see Caleb and Spencer together, because I'm just like, that's weird, okay? That is so weird or whatever. But they irritated me this episode. And Caleb irritated me, period, because I just feel like he's a fuckboy at this point. Because how you gonna cheat on Spencer and then act like saying no, it wasn't a mistake, and then all feeling all her talking about something. Oh, let's get you to bed, motherfucker. You are the one that treated her like absolute trash the first episode. You didn't care about her. You didn't give a damn about how she felt. The only thing you were worried and concerned about was getting Hannah back. And don't say that was just a friendly gesture, because if that was the case, you wouldn't have acted like that and been treating everybody like they were just not, you know, a right particular person in the matter. All of them wanted to get Hannah back. So why are you sitting up here acting like you just so high and mighty, like you on your high horse, like you just the best thing in the world? Sweetheart, sit down somewhere, because ain't nobody checking for you, Caleb. You are not all that handsome, to be honest. When you have your little mustache or whatever, you look halfway decent. But sweetheart, you are not all that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He's not all that. He's cute or whatever for what he is, sweetheart. But I prefer him, in my opinion, with a clean shave, because he just looks like a fool. He look like a little boy with a mustache when he has that mustache on. Cause girl, no, I'm just saying. I'm just speaking facts. But they irritated me. I'm gonna skip. I don't feel like going over what all happened, but I'm gonna just tell you the stuff I do remember and the stuff that stood out to me and the stuff that irritated me. Another thing that irritated me to God's green heaven and earth is Ezra. I'm gonna tell you why it irritated me. Ezra, why are you gonna be okay with you being the side dude to Liam, who's basically Ezra number 2? That's what Liam is giving me. Like, all Liam is to me feels like, in my opinion, he is just a rebound. Like, honestly, that whole Arya breaking up with Liam bullcrap pissed me off too. You should have just told him, you know, me and Ezra have some unfinished business. You know, I cheated on you because I didn't realize in the moment, I just didn't realize that I still had feelings for Ezra and I still love Ezra. And I feel that me and you are just not going to work out. That's what you could have told him. But no, you did this whole, the book and all that, telling him lies and crap. And oh my God, they just irritated me. And then Ezra's just like being passive aggressive, and he was just like, oh, well, you know, I'll be here, whatever you need or whatever. Because if that was me, mind you, if that was me, no, I'm not going to be no side girl to nobody. Excuse me? No, my standards are too high. I am too fabulous. I'm too classy of a woman for you to be sitting up here trying to treat me like I'm some side piece. Hell no, like I'm a sideline hoe. It's not going to happen like that. I just don't see how Ezra is okay with that. And I just don't see why Ari even suggested that. Just because, gonna say, I don't even know what this is. Yes, you do. You know what it is. The whole fact of the matter is you still love Ezra. He still loves you. So y'all need to get back together. Stop playing games with people. And stop leading Liam on. Because I feel like Liam is suspect and shady too. I don't like him. Never have. Never will. I just feel like he's a nerd in my opinion. Because he's no way on Ezra's level. Although their relationship is toxic, to be honest. But I feel like Ezra is my least favorite. I'm going to be honest. My least favorite couple on this show is Ezra. Emerson being the first and Spoby being the second. But sweetheart, no. No. And I heard rumors that Paige is coming back. Kill me now. Kill it with fire. I can't stand that fucking bitch. I'm gonna tell you something. I can't stand that fucking bitch, because if it wasn't for her, A probably wouldn't have been coming for Allie as bad as A did back in the day. Like, that was, I'm still pissed off about. I was just watching that episode earlier. Like, it pissed me off. Like, Emily told your motherfucking stupid ass that Emily told you, don't turn her into the police. But what did you do? Turn her into the police. It wasn't for Emily. It's because you still mad and pressed with Allie for the stuff she said about you when y'all were in middle school drama. That is so petty. And even I'm still pissed off about all the stuff the girls have put Allie through. I mean, yeah, Allie's done some messed up things to them. You know, she was acting like she didn't love Emily when she really did from the get-go. Like, let's be real, let's be honest. Ain't no way in hell she got that mad impressed to when Ben was spreading rumors that he and Emily were together or whatever. Ain't no way in hell Allie don't love Emily like that, because she was so pressed and ready to rip his ball sack from his whole body. Like, come on now, let's be real. But what I don't like about Paige, what I hate about Paige, is how cringy she is and how overpossessive she is, and how she just thinks she could just do any single thing to Emily. Emily's gonna sit there and take it. Like, no, I can't stand her. I mean, that's my least favorite Emily relationship is Paley, because they were just ridiculous and toxic. Paige is just toxic and just a terrible fit for Emily. You deserve better. Because I just hated how she treated her from the get-go. She tried to literally kill her. All because you weren't comfortable in your sexuality, and because Emily wasn't, and because Emily had got comfortable and was starting to be herself. Really? I'm still mad about that. Oh my God, y'all have no idea. I was talking to a friend of mine and she was like, I wish so bad you could just go into the show and call all of them out on their bullshit. And to believe me, I wish I could do that too, because it's so much stuff nobody has ever said to these girls. I would call every single last one of them out, because all of them have been terrible friends to Allie. Every single time a bad thing happens, they always want to go blaming it on Allie. And in next week's show, I'm so glad they finally see, this is our fault. Allie is in there because of us. Yeah, she is. Because y'all want to sit there and blame this on her when y'all don't even have evidence like that she did anything. This girl is out here suffering. Her husband is crazy as hell. He is trying to harm her, and y'all more concerned and worried about some irrelevant stuff that has nothing to do with the whole situation rather than her. And honestly, let me skip around a little bit. I'm gonna tell you, Ezra really irritated me this episode too, because it's like, y'all just need to get back together. Get back together. Stop playing games. I don't have time for this. Like, wasting my time. Moving on. Because they were outside, they were talking or whatever. I think they had a couple scenes. I'm not remember sure, but then we seen Liam peeking over the side, looking at them, and looking at them, being all suspect and creepy and weird, acting like Ezra was back in season 4 or whatever. And skip to what scene am I skipping to? I'm trying to see what scene, because I'm really not trying to forget anything. So I know Ezra had that scene. Oh, skip to the scene. I'm gonna skip a couple of times around, because I remember I'm not gonna say everything, but mainly everything. The whole Mary Drake and Spencer situation, I actually love their dynamic. I really feel like Spencer has a twin, like I said, and I feel like Mary Drake understands Spencer more than Spencer's mom understands her, to be honest, because they just have this dynamic where it's like they relate to each other. And I feel like Spencer was kind of like opening up to her when Mary Drake was opening up to her, and I felt like it was a great conversation. I just loved it. I don't know. Even though Mary Drake is shady, I do believe that she doesn't want Elliot to harm Allison. I really do believe that. Even though she just wants the money or whatever, she wants revenge on Jessica or whatever the case may be. I really don't think that she wants to harm Allie, because she even told Elliot, she was like, "You've gone too far. You do not need to hurt Allison," which is the truth. Why are you putting Allison in this whole situation she got nothing to do with? She got nothing to do with your wife being murdered, or your girlfriend being murdered or whatever, or the girl you were in love with being murdered. That's not her problem. That's not her prerogative. Like, so that irritated me. Ron just irritated me this episode. And then, let me tell you another thing irritated me, Emily. She was trying to tell you she's in there suffering. Elliot is out this bitch, drugging her up, all these other many things, and you're failing to realize that the whole, you even admitting her, and you even taking her up there was just stupid, because like I said last week, you don't find it a tad bit suspect that the minute she gets with this dude, marries him and stuff, she's automatically seeing her dead mother, seeing other dead people, automatically going crazy. You don't find that a bit suspect and shady? I mean, these girls just don't think. They just irritate me how they always put her on the back burner. It really pisses me off. It really angers me. Like, it really does. It pisses. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you, it pisses me off. It really does. It just makes no sense. Like, I'm so tired of them always blaming Allie for everything. And poor Queen Allie, she suffered, and she was getting, I don't know what he was drugging her up with, but she looked like she was going through. Like, she really looked like she's in a bunch of pain and just didn't want to be there anymore, because She even told Mary Drake, "Mommy, why did you bury me? Why did you bury me?" Not realizing that Mrs. D is dead and Mary Drake is your aunt. Suspect. She was like, "You were wrong about Elliot," which is true. That should have gave Emily some red flags there, saying you were wrong because she drugged her. What? I mean, he drugged her, and he's been torturing her basically these past couple of weeks or whatever. Been torturing her over this whole Charlotte situation, which I said before, I don't believe Allie murdered her. It'd be too obvious. Like, for real, it'd be too obvious. And I'm just like, girl, Allie, you better kill him next week, cause girl, bye. Cause if had that been me, I would have killed. I killed him so bad. So help me God, because he was just doing the most to my queen. I mean, that was my queen. We switch around. I love the part where Mary Drake was going off on him, basically telling him, "Motherfucker, you went too far," which is the truth. You went too far. You really did. And let's go to the part of the Liam and Ezra situation. Liam, honestly, ain't nobody checking for you. Don't nobody want you even to be on the show, to be honest, because you are not that likable, sweetie. You are just an Ezra knockoff, and nobody's checking for you, and nobody cares about you or cares about your relevance on this show, to be honest. I'm gonna be so happy when we don't have to see you anymore, because you're irrelevant to this whole story. And honestly, you should have left well enough alone. Talking about some Ezra seduced Arya. No, it wasn't even like that. They both fell in love at a young time, or whatever the case may be. They both fell in love with each other. He did not know he was going to be her English teacher, so stop acting like he encouraged this whole situation when it was on both of their parts. And nobody was seduced by anybody. They both had a forbidden love type of situation. They both fell in love. And they had an on and off situation, an on and off relationship, and they went through a lot together. But don't sit here and act like you know all about the relationship when you honestly don't. Because Arya never told you she was involved with Ezra like that. Because it's, number one, it's none of your business, and number two, she doesn't have to tell you anything about her past that she doesn't want to tell you about, honestly. Because nobody is owed anybody anything about anybody's past unless they feel comfortable enough to mention it, and unless they feel, good enough to be open about how they feel about the situation or whatever the case may be. Like, he really irritated me trying to confront Ezra. And Ezra was trying to be cool, calm, and collected. But honestly, if I was Ezra, I would have punched him right in that smug mouth. I would have punched him in so hard in his throat, the bones in his throat would have cracked like that. Because you're not going to be talking to me crazy any type of way, because I'm fucking your bitch. And you pressed about it. And you mad that I stole your bitch in a matter of seconds. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. But, and then they pan over to Arya and Ezra talking or whatever. Ezra's pissed off. He's just like, I tried to do this for you, but he was just coming at me all sideways. And he was like, what does he really know about our relationship? Girl, shady boots. Oh yeah, also need to go with the situation with the Mary Drake picking up Hannah. Honestly, I don't think Mary Drake had anything to do with Hannah being taken and tortured and everything. I don't know who tortured her. I would love to find out, but honestly, I don't think Mary Drake had anything to do with it, though. It was kind of weird and awkward, the dynamic of them, though. But I really don't think Mary Drake had anything to do with her being tortured and used as a human puppet or anything like that. I really don't. Like, I refuse to believe that unless it's actual factual proof that we're going to get proven. I really don't think... I think Mary Drake is shady, but not in a, like, I'm going to torture the girls type of way. Like, I really think she wants just revenge for her daughter. And she wants revenge on Jessica, to be honest. But I don't think she wants Allie to suffer or anything like that. And, what else was I saying? They now feel stupid because it's their fault. And then, I'm so glad Emily at the end was telling them what was going on. Now, my thing is, well, Mary Drake and Elliot were in the middle of an argument or whatever the case may be. Who was pushing Allie out the hospital? Or was that a dream sequence? Like, what was that whole situation about? Like, I'm interested to know. Like, I have been enjoying these last 2 episodes. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've been enjoying it. I think they're speeding the pace up. I just want to figure out who is this AD, who is going to be the one that's going to be after Allie, then why they going to tell us we came back for you. Like, I just want to find all this other stuff out, because I'm, like, very, very, like, deeply into this. Like, let me say a couple things. Liam, bitch, go somewhere. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody's checking for you. You're a piece of shit. I don't like you. Never have. You're shady, Ezra knockoff, and nobody, like I stated before, nobody's checking for you. Nobody cares about you. Go somewhere. Jordan. Good guy, too good of a guy. You're suspect. You're shady too. But honestly, you should have cussed Hannah out, because if that was me, I would have cussed her. I would cuss that bitch out with all my might, because she's a cheating, lying ass bitch. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying the truth. Spencer, if I was you, sweetheart, I would stop crying and trying to, understand why Caleb did whatever. If it was me, I would cuss it. I would cuss this motherfucker ass out, clean out. I'm not even playing. If that was me, ugh. And if I was Ari, I would have broke up with Liam and called it a day and gotten back with Ezra and stopped playing games. And if I was Caleb, I wouldn't have cheated on Spencer. I would have been honest with her and said, this relationship isn't working out. I'm still in love with Hannah, and I'm sorry for the pain I've caused you and for treating you like absolute shit. And if I was Ezra, I would be like, I'm not going to be no side dude. You are not going to sit here and treat me like I'm a side dude when I'm not. I'm better than that. We've had better history than that. And if I was Liam, I would have been like, okay, well, I'm pressed. I'm salty that you picked Ezra over me, but at the same time, y'all have history. Y'all got to know each other. Who am I to stand in the way of that? I'm not going to go on with all the characters of what I would do if I was them. But honestly, I'm just waiting for one person to call all of them out on their bullshit. Because honestly, all of them have done messed up things to Alex. So I'm not understanding why they want to act like they so innocent and stuff. Girl, y'all are not innocent. Y'all don't put that girl through a lot of stuff. And then now when y'all want to blame her, y'all going to feel bad because of all the drugs and stuff that he put in the home. Girl, bye. But anyways, I love y'all. I'll probably be back with 2 more videos later. Have a blessed night, though. Peace.